Okay bro, so for around more than these past 2 months, I've been working out pretty much the exact same way as Mike Mentzer. And today I'm going to simply show you my results and what I learned so you can decide whether if this exact program is for you. Deal? Let's get into it. So if you've clicked on this vid, you already know who Mike Mentzer is. You've already watched a ton of content related to him already. All of those interesting looking YouTube shorts with the same one song and Mike standing by his screaming client at the musty looking gym. And so you know that his key training principles, which he always used to preach about, are one set to absolute or past absolute muscular failure per muscle group per workout. Yes, so essentially training to or past absolute muscular failure for one set, for one body part, for this one entire workout. Second thing he really preached about is his and his clients' infrequent training schedule, literally training once or twice a week at most, keeping about 4 to even 7 days of rest in between those workout sessions. So solely dedicated to active recovery and eating and sleeping and taking methamphetamine. Nah, I'm just joking. Isn't my chest looking all pumped, bro? It is. Third thing is training intensity. Much more important than training volume. Fourth one is overall just completely intensively brutal workouts, but keeping them really short. So no longer than about 30 minutes per workout, which results in about 1 hour of working out per week essentially. And fifth one is presenting your speeches eloquently to maximize shocking the muscle with the amount of knowledge that you have, thus providing its growth and recovery enhancing abilities. And also make sure to always sound like you're speaking through some old crappy microphone device, just because.
Standard barbell curl.
So essentially, here are my results in how I look. Here is the before and here is the after. Was there much of a difference? Actually, I'm not sure, since it's only been 2 months and I've been training already for past years, so I wasn't expecting much, to be fair. I will later on tell you why I even picked his workout plan if you're interested, why I flipped the switch and started training with his philosophy instead of volume training. Now, do I think if this workout plan program is for everyone? No, abso-fucking-lutely not. It is not for everyone. It is for a very small percentage of gym goers. Now let me tell you why. Essentially, if you would put a 1 year goer gym enthusiast on this exact plan, he would make close to no progress. That is because he does not know how to train intensively. If you were to go with me to a gym and you would see me train, then you would know what actually training till muscular failure or even past muscular failure means, bro. So I suggest you to have at the very least 3 or 4 years of past experience of gym going, trying out different workout plans, actually trying to train till failure on every set, to just see how intensively you have to fucking work, doing all of these supersets and stuff. If you're interested in the whole workout program, then you can check it out. It's the first link inside of the description. Along with that, you will be provided with a testosterone boosting guide and the 5 other workouts that I used to do a lot. Again, first link in the description, you can check it out now. Next question is, do I think it's for you? Now, I've pretty much already answered it. If you are more advanced, then I guess you can try to, see if this program is for you. But again, it is only for the people that actually know what they're doing and that essentially maximized their natural gains, or that just got bored of training the same way for a decade. So, next question, do I think it's for me? Now, I will explain to you why I even picked this whole workout program. The reason I picked it is actually because his logical approach and his workout philosophy actually looked very promising to me. And let me tell you why. I always used to train till failure, no matter at what plan I used to be. Just essentially, if I'm being honest, it was mostly because I always had a pretty hard time counting the reps of each set. So I just said, fuck it. Now I'm going to train till absolute failure. So I just, don't have to count the reps and just choose the right weight accordingly. So I can progressively overload. And it actually used to work and still works really good for me. And also, next point as to why I always train till failure is that I just always thought that it is the best thing to do for muscle growth. Like, just because whenever I am doing a set and I still feel like I can push 2 more reps, but I just don't, it feels so wrong to me. So I always used to push till or past failure on each set. Doing supersets and drop sets was always my bread and butter. And Mike Mentzer's workout plan is pretty much all about supersets and drop sets. So it's perfect for me, I guess. I always knew that training intensity is much more important than training volume. I first discovered him, I think, by, just like I said, some YouTube short. Then I got down all of this like rabbit hole of his videos and his training client progressions of how they looked before and after. Then on his training principles that I have explained to you. Like, all of that made a lot of sense to me, so I just tried to try out something else. And also my biggest point is that I just kind of lost all of my newbie gains. I mean, I've already maxed out on how much I can build of the muscle on me. I have maxed it out as a natural lifter. Like, for the past 1.5 years, I've already been looking the same. No matter how hard I was working out at the gym, I always used to essentially look the same. And so I just wanted to give some very niched down other training program a try. And I actually think I've made a really good decision, since I feel stronger and I think I look better. So how long will I do this for? Most probably for a long time, until some new workout program that is even better than this somehow will appear on my YouTube page. Then I guess I'm all set for now. I will just continue on progressing and see how far I can go with this current workout program. I'm seeing myself train this exact same way for the next, I don't know, 5 years maybe, and we will see. As of now, I am really enjoying it, and it's extremely painful and extremely hard, but I have much more free time, like in the week as a whole, so I can work more. I am pretty much making the same amount of gains, if not better amount of gains than before, so that's also that. And now, after each workout, I actually feel like I've just done a great workout. Sometimes I left the gym with a feeling like I could have done more, but now, with training past absolute muscular failure for only 1 set per muscle group per workout, now I actually feel alive at the gym. Like, I don't know how I can explain it to you, bro, but it just makes sense in my head. This mental push of, okay, this is my only set of this whole workout, I have to give it my all. This mentality just makes you train 100x more intensively and actually till muscular failure. So yeah, it's absolutely for me, because I enjoy literally destroying my body at the gym. So yeah, I will do it for the next 5 years or something. And yes, of course, I will definitely keep on updating you with my progress and strength and aesthetics progress and stuff. And just to gather enough information about the whole process of building muscle and stuff, so that I can synthesize it and give the best of the best advice to you. Since this is absolutely something that I'm interested in. And I also have a paid program. It's called the Blueprint to Teenage Aesthetics 2.0. It's recently been upgraded a lot. I've put a ton of work on that one project. If you want, you can also check it out. You know what is interesting? Mike Mentzer said that it is the most optimal way to train for not enhanced lifters but natural lifters. And I actually think it makes a lot of sense. Now you might think I'm just literally brain dead, because how can you expect to do just 1 set per fucking workout, per muscle group per workout, and think to grow without taking any gear? All of these bodybuilders were on gear, right? Well, yes, but do you know what? Mike was standing at the same stage as Arnold was. Now, they both were taking gear, that's for sure. One of them trained 2 hours a week at most. The other one, I don't know, 3 hours at the gym 7 days a week. That's 21 hours a week at the gym. That's essentially a whole day taken off of their schedule from the whole week. And they looked essentially the fucking same.
Look at that picture.
Excuse me, Mike.
That was taken a few years ago, I must say.
But you can see the dedication that would take to look like that. I mean, that's hours and hours and hours of training there.
How many years was that to get to that point?
Well, that was 11 years ago, a photograph taken right before the 1980 Mr. Olympia contest, and I had been training at that point for about 15 years, off and on, but for about 7 years straight through right before that.
That's incredible.
But an important point, Anthony, I did not train for hours and hours every day, and this is an important issue.
Oh, okay.
Contrary to what most bodybuilders do, which is train 2 to 4 hours a day, 7 days a week, to obtain that condition, I trained literally for 30 minutes 4 times a week, 2 hours a week.
Yeah, because the theory that you always hear is that it does require hours and hours to look like that.
The mistaken premise there is that more is better.
Uh-huh.
And the body doesn't necessarily work that way. If 2 hours or 4 hours a day were good, well, why not train 12 hours a day? Training is a form of stress, and up to a certain point in time, exposing the body to stress can be beneficial. But beyond a definite period in time, it can actually be detrimental.
That's interesting.
So I am just right now experimenting, trying out stuff, and maybe it will be the best workout plan I've ever been on. By far, I think it actually is. Or at the very least, it's just placebo. We will see, bro. So that is essentially it. Stay abnormal, bro.